Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use the custom fields feature on TestPod. So what's the custom fields feature? Custom fields allow you to customize your test management process. It allows you to expand or extend the existing fields that TestPod provides you for managing your test cases. So let's get into creating custom fields and using it within our test cases, test results, and defects that have been created. So to create a custom field, you click on the settings button on the project, then you click on this custom fields tab. Now you click on the custom field, new custom field button to create a new one. So you get to fill this form. Now we can provide a name for our custom field. So as an example, I'm going to be creating a field called story points. So story points is something that we use in our organization to add weights to certain tickets or entities. So to describe them, to know how important or critical that they are. By default, this field doesn't exist on TestPod, but because it is a part of our process in our company, we want to have a field called story points on every test case. So we can come to TestPod to create a new custom field called story points. So let's call this story points. Then you can provide a description to explain to whoever else is going to be reading this later what this field is and what it does. So we can say now you can also specify a type for the expected data of the custom field. So are you expecting it to be a number, a string, a boolean, a text area, a date, a single select dropdown, or a multi-select dropdown? So because this is a weight value, so we're going to use number. So we expect the user to input a number as the weight or story point of the test case. Also, you can provide a value for the placeholder, what value will be displayed in the field as a guide to someone creating a test case. So we can say example is true. You can also specify if this is a required field or not. So if you mark it as a required field, when the tester is creating a test case, they must provide a value for this field, or you can leave it unchecked to not make it required. You can also choose if you want to assign this to all projects, that is the default option, or you can select the specific project that you want to assign it to. So in this case, I want it to be applicable to all projects within our organization. So even projects that we'll be creating in the future, I want this custom field to be a part of each test case is created. Also, you can choose if this field should be applicable to just test cases, or you want it to be for test cases, test results, or defects. So you can choose one or choose all three. So I'm going to be leaving this as just test cases. Then you click on the create field button, which then creates the field. So you can see here all of the fields that you've created in the past. So this is the title, the type, the entity, just test. Then you can update, view, or delete the field. Now we want to make use of this field when creating a test case. So I'm going to come to my test cases page, then try to create a new test case. So we click on the new test case button. We'll provide a name for the test case. We can say verify that the user is able to complete the sign up process. So you can provide a description for your test case, a precondition, the necessary steps to achieve the test case, the expected results. You can say user should be taken to the OTP input page. Now to the interesting part, which is the custom field. So you can see a list of all the custom fields that you've applied to test cases here. So you can see here we have story points as a new field that you can fill in. Then I want to assign a story point of 7 to this test case. So I'll choose that, then save the test case. Upon saving the test case, I can see the test case here again that we just created. So if I open it up, I can see my new fields. So this field, story points, and the value 7. So with this, I am able to add new fields even if TestPod doesn't already provide them. So if it is applicable to our organization, we can add them, thereby expanding the functionalities that TestPod already provides. Don't forget that you can do this for test cases, for test results, and for defects. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be doing another video soon again to show you more features and capabilities of TestPod. Catch you next time.